All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
DeHunt, 180!
Check 55 to mine. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Check 31. Check 31.
Check 382, left 50. Switched on Travis.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
DeHunt, 180!
Right there, 54 Mike. Come on, D! Check 9, check 9.
First down, here's Cousins. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. Go for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
64.
On 2nd down, Cook. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
DeHunt, 180! Hey, K.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
54 Mike.
Now Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A very early decision to be made here.
There is, and I think that because they're the home team, I would ride that wave a little bit, and I would gamble and go for it. Doesn't seem like it's optimal, but you're the home team. You'll get the support of the crowd all game long. Go get it right now. Put 6 on the board.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. To throw is Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check Mike 40. Check Mike 40. Go, go, go.
We're going to 54. Why here?
40, Mike 40. All day, dog. Ball shot.
26.
Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Hey, 47.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Job on. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run.
26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Everson Griffin on the sack. Taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Sherrills to return it. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Three 3-0 after one on EA Sports. On second down, it's Cook. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Lets it fly for Thielen. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Elliott. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
47.
Mike 40, check, he's coming.
I'm coming.
Mike's 40. Watch the run.
We go 47.
It's Mike. Watch the screen.
26.
On second down and 4, Prescott. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch the shit.
On second down now, it's Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Now a run with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, come on now.
Here we go, kill.
54's Mike. Hayward.
Then we're going to 53.
Mike's 54.
Gun.
I got you.
26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. Cooper was the intended target. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A 10th carry of the game for Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They go play action. Cousins. This one taken in by Olabisi Johnson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Off the play fake, Cousins. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 15 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Bailey got the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Check. Here we go, 46.
Right there, 54.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's 3rd and short.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
You can't block.
154,
Prescott from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Elliott. taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, 46.
54. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Quit talking about it.
Throwing. Prescott. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Go, get out there.
Yo. Right there, 54, right?
Here we go, 46.
I got you, punk.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike, 54.
Go.
54.
Hey. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Watch the screen.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch.
47.
54.
26.
Prescott. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
47.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
All day.
Switch. Hey.
Check Mike, 54.
Hey, kill.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
All day, punk.
54 is Mike. 54.
We're going to 54. 26.
Final play of the half. Prescott looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Hey, watch that.
They keep on the ground with Elliott, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
47.
Second and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, 47.
Check Mike.
54 is Mike. Check.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
On second and 11 now. Prescott nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
You think you gonna get this?
Mike 55. Hey, eat. I smell fear in that offense.
Third and long for Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Anthony Harris. There he goes, right side. Cooper was the target there. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes our score 17-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
That's a gain of 7. 55. Brings up
Third and short yardage. Prescott. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Check 55, Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot. Check 55 for Mike.
Here we go, 46.
Delta. Mike 55.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. A 1st down carry by Elliott. Shamar Stephen there on the tackle.
Shamar Stephen on the tackle.
54.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Check. Here we go, 46. 26.
Here's Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
55.
Under. 47. Here we go, 47.
55. Right there in the middle. Go, let's go, D. Let's go.
26.
After the sack on 1st down, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Prescott now. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. A first down throw for Prescott. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. On 1st and 10, Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They start the drive with Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make...
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off Byron Jones. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Escaping the pressure, and this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Wide. 54. Hey, pick your
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brings up second and 11. At the 36-yard line.
6-6. Pull it high.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
check 3. Check 3.
Gun.
Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. 54. There's a party now.
On second and 11 now. Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
First down, Vikings.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Begin. Switch.
They run it again with Cook. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Right there. 55.
Check Mike 54. Mike, you must be dreaming.
4th down, Cousins. And no, it's incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Get the ball.
Mike 54. Watch the out.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Hey, kill. 26.
He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Mike 55. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Here's Prescott. Well, they have a first down and more. And that's Elliott, complete. And finally brought down at the 43. 22 yards there, a first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
40's Mike. 40's Mike. Right.
47.
I don't even know why.
26.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught. A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards. I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Let's go.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They come out here in the eye. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Check. Check safety. Check safety.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
26.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes. No running room for Zeke on 1st down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Kill.
Prescott to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. So how about that cover?